Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
You know what I don't get? Why go to so much trouble to create such an elaborate scam?
I can give you 50,000 reasons why.
Yeah, but for con men, it's not just about the money. I mean, for them, it's about the game. The thrill they get from pulling a con, it's like a drug high. People see what they want to see. It's what con artists prey on.
It's really kind of a psychopathy to be so cold that you can look someone in the eye, tell them that you love them, and then rob them blind without the slightest remorse.
Whoa.
Man, our boy was good.
Damn good.
Don't be so impressed. The guy was a criminal.
Oh, no, there's something about a well-played con that just makes you want to tip your hat, though. And they have such great names, the Spanish Priester, Big and the Pope, Pigeon Drop.
Oh, I love a good con movie. House of Games, Catch Me If You Can.
Ocean's 11, baby. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. Mother? Not mother?
For my money, it starts and it ends with this film.
How about you, Beckett? What's your favorite?
I hate con movies.
What? Really?
How can you hate The Sting? It's like, what, took 20 Oscars?
Something like that.
Because the only people that get conned in a con movie are the audience members. You can't invest in anything because nothing is real.
That's what makes it fun?
Well, it wasn't fun to these kids. The ones from Wheeler's class who wrote to Fletcher.
Dear Mr. Fletcher, when do polar bears sleep? Dear Mr. Fletcher, do penguins really wear tuxedos?
Penguins are South Pole.
Hey, these are 6-year-old kids.
And he scammed them. You guys still impressed by this dirtbag?
If you were just scamming these kids, why would you write them back?
Because it's all part of the con.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if you were just a greedy monster, would you really bother writing back to all of them?
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Sir?
Sucker or no sucker, clearly there's more to this guy than meets the eye.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Why did it just get so quiet?
Maybe he's teaching her something.
Maybe he's filling her head full of lies.
What are you talking about?
All right, that's it. I'm going up.
Oh,
So when I start the piece, should it be upbow?
yeah, I would.
Okay. What's this about, Dad?
I just don't think that you realize that what you see is not always what you get.
I live in a world where nothing is as it seems, Detective. For good reason. Transparency gets you killed.
I don't understand. You fight me tooth and nail that he wasn't a con man and now you just give in?
I just want this whole thing behind me.
There's something you aren't telling us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At least tell them the good news.
What good news?
Nothing.
Fletcher's alive.
Best case ever.
He's trying to confuse his trail, spread us thin.
Well, it's gonna work. We don't have resources to cover that territory. Sue is Fletcher's partner.
Is the undercover lover con. Sue is the scout. She gets close to Elise first, learns everything there is to know, paving the way for Fletcher.
Who comes in with a playbook of all of Elise's hopes and dreams, and voila, it's love at first sight.
No, something doesn't quite track. Why would they fake Fletcher's death in such a public way? They had to know the police were going to get involved, exposing their con to a lot of dangerous scrutiny.
Unless Fletcher really is dead. If her dad is right and Fletcher really fell in love with Elise,
And was going to give up his conman ways.
Then Sue stood to lose a fortune by not finishing the con, and if Fletcher married Elise, then Sue had no chance of pulling off the con on her own.
So Sue takes matters into her own hands. She kills Fletcher, shooting him in the face, making sure positive ID is impossible.
Bingo.
But what about the phone call from Stephen?
Well, she must have faked it somehow.
Why?
Because the con is still on. Yeah, Detective Beckett here didn't think we could con a con artist, but I told her you just weren't that smart. You did, after all, fall for the oldest con in the book. A lazy Susan.
the only people that get conned in a con movie are the audience members. Thank you so much for your help.
Absolutely. It's my job to protect our clients.
Well, hang on a second. I thought you said you hated con movies.
Oh, Castle, you are such an easy mark, aren't you?
Yeah, I got something.
Elise, they're after me. I'll contact you when I can. Trust no one.
When you see how it's done, it really takes the magic out of it.
Detective? Is Stephen really dead?
I'm afraid so.
Then it was all a lie?
No, Elise, you need to know that Stephen loved you very much. He changed his ways because you made him want to be a better man.
Thank you.
Until it's over. Oh, do you know